What is going on, everybody? It is Darian here, and today we are back better than we were the last time, because in today's video I'm going to talk about something I normally don't talk about, but it's been on my mind, so I just feel like I gotta talk about it. And that is, as you can see in the title, why a computer science degree is not worth it. Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy, but let me give you a little bit of background before you think I'm crazy. I graduated in May with a degree in computer science, and I've been working with one company as a mainframe developer for almost a year now, and I was also a co-op slash intern slash everything while I was in college for the same company, so I've kind of been here for like 3 years. The reason I say why a computer science degree may not be worth it is because of one thing and one thing only, and that is burnout. I kind of feel like I see where I went wrong and where I could have avoided all of this. So now that I kind of have a root of the problem, I kind of want to talk to y'all about it, and I feel like it will help me going forward to kind of lower my amount of burnout, because you're going to have burnout regardless. All right, so let's talk about kind of where my burnout, well, at least where I think my burnout stems from. I think a lot of my burnout stems from college. I mean, and this could be for a lot of majors, so let me know, like, if you're not a computer science major, let me know down below. But if you clicked on this video, either one, you're interested, or two, you are a computer science major or were. But with computer science, at a certain point, it becomes project after project after project after project after project. And that can get monotonous, it can get annoying, because sometimes the instructions aren't clear, and sometimes they're asking a lot. But you know, your job is to figure it out, problem solve. That's literally a majority of computer science is problem solving. So if you're good at that and you don't know what you want to major in, you can look into computer science, because that's literally all it is. So I think my burnout came from all those projects and me not handling it properly. And what I mean by me not handling it properly is I basically just did what I had to do to get by. And I'm not saying like, oh, I only I strived for C's. That wasn't the case. I strived to get an A every time. But I didn't do something they tell you at the beginning. As soon as you walk into your first computer science class, I didn't do something they tell you at the beginning. And I think it's because how they said it, but it's not their fault. Like, it's my fault for not paying attention and my fault for not listening. But you should practice. And let me tell you why that's important, not only for your grades, but for burnout in the future. So when you start off and you start doing all these assignments, I say the issue comes from you not doing anything for yourself. And what I mean by that is, you need to, if you're a programmer, if you're in computer science, you need to develop a program, develop a software, develop an app, make a website, do any of that, but for yourself. And don't look at it as practice, because I mean, granted it is practice, but don't look at it as, oh, I gotta do this for school. You look at it as, I gotta do this for me. And that's something I've definitely failed to do, and I feel like that's why I have burnout now. I, for so long, only programmed when I had to, and I should have been doing it outside of school for me. Not for school, but for me. So now that I'm in the workforce and I'm programming for work, it's kind of like, oh, I really don't want to do this, but I have to. You need to do it sometimes where it's just like, you know what, I want to see the outcome of if I try to make a website. I want to see the outcome if I try to make an app. And then therefore, there's no penalties if you fail. If you're trying to make an app in your free time, there are no penalties if you fail. But if you only program when you have to, then there are major penalties. You miss a deadline at work, I'm not even gonna say what happens, but if you miss a deadline at work, not good. You miss a deadline at school, 0. Or let's say you tried your hardest and it still wasn't good, 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you program for you, because that allows you the creative freedom. That allows you to take something you want to do as a career, but also make it fun. If you don't do it for yourself, look at the numbers for Google, Apple, Facebook, Amazon. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but look at the turnover ratio for those companies. A lot of those companies do not keep at least developers long. Like, it's very rare that they keep people 10, 15 years, just because people get burnt out because of the environment. Like, Google posts stuff about how much fun it is working there, and I guarantee you it's probably fun. Pays good, you're in a good area, it's probably fun. But when it comes down to business, they're going to get, you know what I'm saying, they're going to get their money's worth that they're paying you. And there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, after a while, 2 years straight of that, 3 years straight of that, you're ready to go. And then by then it's too late. Most people at Google are probably old enough to have a family. They probably have a family, and so they're providing for their family, and they may not even have time to program for themselves. But I suggest people like that to program for themselves as well. And it could be something small, but just do it for yourself so that you won't get burnt out and but you begin to start hating it just because the only time you do it is when you're asked to do it. So just keep that in mind. I'll keep it in mind. I'll give you an update video, well, if you want to see it. So subscribe down below if you like this video, like the video if you like the video, and comment down below any questions you may have or anything you want to point out, or if you agree with me, disagree with me, all is welcome. But yes, it's just been on my mind. I just felt like I had to tell somebody, and I decided to come tell y'all just because y'all supported me this far. Sorry for the one-off video, but like I said, if you like it, I will bring more of this content to the channel just because this is what I do every day. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like down below, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, peace.